A single crack is all it takes to turn things into an unstoppable collapse. From almost getting chopped by one to one extremely lucky driver. Witness nature's true power with these massive rockfalls caught on camera. First up, watch as a rogue boulder tried to introduce itself with a bang. But this climber's reflexes said, maybe next time. This motorcyclist missed getting crushed by falling rocks by mere seconds. This driver's dash cam caught a massive boulder smashing onto the highway just seconds ahead. Sometimes, almost unlucky is just lucky enough. In India, a massive landslide sent boulders crashing down, destroying cars, some houses, and even a whole bridge on their way down. The people filming wisely ducked indoors at the right time, as those rocks looked like they had no plans to stop anytime soon. These hikers thought they were climbing over a small little rock slide, but that changed quickly when the flash flood showed everyone who's boss. Luckily this time, they managed to escape, but just barely. A boulder came tumbling down the icy mountain, looking almost weightless as it rolled right towards the skiers. At the last second, it veered off, as if it just wanted to send a warning. At Manaslu in Nepal, climbers had a close call as massive snow boulders came crashing down for what seemed like forever. It was like a game of dodgeball with danger, but luckily, they escaped just in time. A controlled explosion set off a chain of falling rocks that came dangerously close to hitting nearby workers. It's almost as if the mountain took the explosion personally and decided to fight back. What started as a few tumbling rocks quickly turned into the entire mountain coming loose. In Taiwan's Baodoza, a heavy rain was just the beginning of a wild rockfall. The landslide sent the white car into the opposite lane. As if that wasn't enough, the biggest boulder ever came rolling down next, only to pull a "whoops, not today" and stop inches before he got to the car. Good thing this officer has the reflexes of a track star, cause he ran away just in time to avoid becoming a part of the landscape. Those nets were supposed to stop the rocks, but they barely handled the little ones. Of course, no one told the mountain that, or maybe it just didn't care, because it decided to send the entire side down anyway.
Guys, ako kayo down guys.
A 5.9 quake triggered a landslide, but the workers dodged disaster just in time for lunch. A bus carrying 30 passengers was parked dangerously close to the falling rocks. As the mountain began to tumble, some passengers rushed off the bus, but the rest weren't able to get out in time. Luckily, the quick-thinking driver reversed the vehicle to safety just in time. This guy was zooming through these twisty roads only to get a massive brake check from Mother Nature herself. What do you do when a bunch of rocks are falling right at your feet? Not just stand there and look at them, run! The guy in white processed that way too slow. This landslide is so smooth it almost looks like a waterfall. Three tourists at West Bay in Dorset had a close call when 400 tons of rock came tumbling down from 150-foot cliffs without warning. The guy in the white shirt stayed oddly calm, right? I know we're supposed to stay calm during an emergency, but this might be over the level. The Alps are usually known for being these beautiful, calming mountains, but today is anything but ordinary.
Разбирам там защо не са катали. Ти представяш си?
This one gives cliff diving a whole new meaning. This lady has her priorities straight. She almost got caught in one of the biggest landslides ever, but her camera angle didn't move an inch. Just when the workers thought they were done, nature decided it had other plans. After clearing most of the rocks from the slide blocking the highway, another massive chunk of mountain came crashing down. Back to work, boys!
Well, we had one rock in the road, now we have no road.
The mountain just did a little morning stretch and swallowed the highway whole. I don't know what this guy did, but this mountain had a serious bone to pick with him. Literally let all the other cars go and then went straight for his car? We're just as shocked as he is.
Unbelievable!
This man was climbing the mountain in Snowdonia, UK, when a massive piece of ice broke away and came hurtling towards him. Instead of bracing himself, he put his hands up to deflect it, but the impact was too strong and made him lose his balance. He slid down 300 feet, but luckily only suffered an ankle injury in the entire fall. This mountain doesn't mess around. Just threw down the biggest rock and blocked the road for a week. Being so close to this rockfall would be scary enough, but the sound was like thunder. They would feel the earth shifting beneath their feet. A big chunk of granite decided to take a dive off El Capitan in Yosemite, leaving the iconic landmark a little more updated. A massive rockfall in the Himalayas sent boulders tumbling down like marshmallows in hot chocolate. Fast, chaotic, and impressive to watch.
Oh, wow.
A 200-pound boulder came crashing down, slamming into an oak tree with incredible force, leaving nothing behind but splinters and debris as the mighty tree took a direct hit. This rockfall started off scary, but seconds later cranked it up a notch. The entire top of the mountain gave way, crashing down at extremely high speeds, sending all the pedestrians running for their lives. This one might look small from the camera, but up close, this was hundreds of feet of rocks and debris flying in the air. This guy pulled out his camera after seeing a small rockfall. Little did he know he was about to capture something much bigger.
Holy fuck.
This rockfall was so shocking that even the pugs were standing there like, "Did you guys catch that?" This next one is oddly satisfying. The rock was clearly showing off its splashing skills. It's raining, men! Nope, just sharp rocks you want to run far away from. This breathtaking view turned unforgettable as rocks tumbled down the iconic Yosemite cliffside. Ever see a boulder try its hand at jump scares? Well, now you have. The people filming here were lucky enough to be at a safe distance, but this is just another example of nature's raw power in the Italian Alps.
Whoa!
What do you do when the rock you wanted to climb just leaves the mountain at the last second? This mountain wanted nothing more than to make a loud statement about who's really in charge here. You might want to climb a rock, but that doesn't mean the rock wants to be climbed. Here, it makes sure to make that very obvious. While constructing a protective wall in Stahls, South Tyrol, a massive boulder unexpectedly tumbled down from above the construction site. Fortunately, the workers spotted the danger early and rushed to safety, avoiding disaster. Kudos to the team who pulled up that concrete brace. It very well may have saved lives that day.
Porca troia!
Oh my god.
This mountain taking the term tourist trap way too seriously. This driver's quick thinking led them to reverse and take cover under a bridge as the rockfall made its way down the mountain. Little did they know, it would follow them indoors too.
Oh no！ 完了，我们要救人了。
This guy was just trying to make the route a bit safer. When, oops, a massive chunk of the mountain decided to take a detour.
Oh, Julián, no me la creo, weón.
These guys were enjoying the little rockfall show until things took a turn and they all fell dead silent.
He's going! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Jeez!
A rock slide in Hastings Old Town sent huge chunks of cliff tumbling into the sea. Looks like the coast couldn't resist a little shakeup.
Jeez!
Ahí se vino.
A landslide in Chile sent tons of earth tumbling down the hillside. Mother Nature definitely wasn't holding back this time.
Wow. No.
Oh God!
A massive rock, about the size of a small truck, tumbled down Fox Glacier in New Zealand. It had been teetering above the valley for who knows how long, but it's finally free.
That's just made my day. Woo! Yes. That is just made.
This dry mountain turned into a snowy peak in mere seconds when the snow covered the entire thing up.
Jetzt gang's auf. Ja, Bos. Mann. Jetzt geht wir ganz andere rum. Ja, Madonna.
All it takes is one rockfall to take a peaceful mountain and turn it into the scariest place to be.
Das gang's echt zu.
Mount Rainier decided to show off what it's really made of, sending a massive chunk of the Nisqually Cleaver crashing down in one big splash of rock and snow. This road in northern Pakistan was already dangerous enough because of how narrow it is. But then, the mountain above decided to take over, making it only inches wide.
अल्लाह खैर करे जी दोबारा गिर गई देखो.
Safe to say, almost all of us have had this nightmare at least once. Only this guy had to live it in real life. This rockfall looked like it was going to engulf the entire town below, but it stopped right before it. But with all those boulders just sitting there, it's only a matter of time before they take over the town completely. From the distance, this might look like a few little rocks making their way down the mountain, but when you hear the thuds and really feel them, their true size becomes a lot more obvious. A massive rockfall swallows up a construction site road. Hard to grasp the scale until you spot the excavator looking like a little toy. Just in case climbing a mountain gets boring after a few hours, this one gives you a little adrenaline rush along the way. Can't feel safe in a climbing range until the range decides to join you at the camp. This skier knew he wouldn't be able to outrun an avalanche, so he came prepared with a paraglider on hand. And well, safe to say that decision came in extra handy. This guy stepped out to check some rocks on the road, only to have his dash cam capture a full-blown landslide coming straight at him. Witnessing an avalanche from a massive distance like this feels pretty great. Until the avalanche decides to bring you into the mix after all. This car would have been totally crushed if it didn't have those great brakes. One moment, the road's clear. The next, it's nature's newest obstacle course. The road didn't stand a chance against that landslide. It was a full takeover. The land took a step back, and the water, well, got a free boulder shower. ATVs might be built for rough terrain, but no one expects the terrain to get rougher right in front of their eyes. The rocks had nowhere to go but down, and they went fast. The mountain decided it was time to move, and this road didn't stand a chance. Avalanches are proof that the mountains have a temper too, and they're not afraid to show it. It's not the snow that's dangerous, it's the chaos when it moves. Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!